Hello, everyone. I am back. It's been a while, few days that I have not been here, been just bubbling over with some things that have been downloaded into me for you to serve better, be better, do better as far as my service to the people. And so it's been a while. It's been a while. 100 days of the year. This is day number 100. And I have to ask you, what have you been doing in these past 100 days? I have been doing a lot. I have met a lot of people, been to a lot of places, done a lot of things. But most of all, I've been creative. I've been creating some things. God has been putting some things into my headspace to create. I've been a counselor, especially for marriages, for a long time. It's been a long, long journey of helping broken marriages become whole again. It's been a long, long journey. I love what I do as a counselor, but I feel like there is more to offer in this space that I'm in and in this season that I'm in. And so I always wondered about really coaching a couple. What would it look like to coach a couple into their destiny, the destiny that God had for them? A lifetime of marriage and joy. What would that look like? And so I've been building that out. I've been building that out in my headspace. And, originally I talked about push beyond silent suffering in Christian marriage, but how about just the marriage push, right? Just pushing into the destiny for that marriage. How about that? How about that? How about that? So today I thought I would come on here and talk to some man out there. I'm not talking to everybody because this is not for everybody. And I'm not talking to women because this is not for you all. This is for some man out there that literally wants an impactful marriage, a marriage that has a statement, a marriage that says we are going to last for a lifetime and it's going to be joyful. That's the man I'm talking to today. So if that's you, stop for a minute and listen to what I would have to say. There is a difference between counseling and coaching. Counseling, you dig into the past, you get to the stuff, you get to the broken things, and we try to make it better, and you get the tools, and you go home and you try to utilize them, and you come back and forth, and sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. It becomes difficult for that couple, difficult for the counselor as well, watching this process over and over and over and over again. And sometimes at the end of the day, some of those marriages do not last because that couple has waited too long to come into the space to get the counseling that they need to get the marriage to where it needs to be. So coaching, however, coaching takes you from where you are to where you want to go. It takes you from that place of sometimes forgetting. So I'm talking to that man who has probably forgotten your why. Why, of all the women in the world, did I choose this one? Why did I choose this woman? And, going into your headspace and recognizing why. Why? Because this was the perfect rib for me. Rib. God performed an amazing, amazing, amazing surgery to bring Eve into Adam's space. And as soon as he looked at her, He knew this was bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. And he declared, this is woman. This is woman. And there is something about woman. There's something about woman, especially the woman that you declared on your wedding day, that was your rib. This is my rib. This is the one. This is the one that will be with me forever and ever until no more. And so coaching takes you from this place where you've probably gotten distracted. Things have gotten distracting, work, children, all the things, even ministry sometimes has gotten in the way of you getting to your why and understanding the plans that you made prior to marrying this woman have become null and void because of all the distractions. So this coaching program that is downloading, it's still downloading it. I'm still working it. I'm still working on it. Don't have all the nuts and bolts together, but I know it's something needed, something that is needed, something that is needed, something that is needed everywhere. But because I'm a church girl, we're doing it faith-based. And what would that look like? So it's a 10-week program. It's a 10-week program for Christian married couples. 10 weeks with me. 10 weeks you get to be with me. You get to write the vision together with me and make it plain for your marriage. Write the vision and make it plain. This is all biblical, everybody. I didn't make it all up. This is biblical. And when we talk about vision and writing visions, we come up with vision boards and all the things we want for our business and this and that. How about a vision board for your marriage? And, we did something like that on our last retreat. We were asked to build vision boards for our marriage. And every time I look at that vision board, I keep thinking, I need to plug into this a little bit more. And so I'm talking to just this one man out there. Are you listening? Are you listening to me? Why? Why am I talking to you? Because you desire the best for your marriage, and you don't want your marriage to get cold. You are ready to reignite the flame in your marriage. That's the man I'm talking to. And you're asking, well, why now? Why now? Why not now? Waiting creates stagnation. Waiting creates resistance to flourishing in a marriage. We've talked about flourishing at my church. That's what we're doing this year. We're flourishing in our fitness, this, that, and the other, all of the F words. But in this program, we're flourishing in an M word called marriage. And you're asking, well, why me? Why would you do this with me? Because after all of the marriages that I've counseled for over a decade, or even more, even closer to 20 than 10 years, that have been broken and fragmented and almost in divorce court, and some of them did end up there, including my own, I get to talk to you about how to flourish, because I have come to realize over all these years of counseling, from broken to wholeness, and sometimes from broken and people get more broken, that what we need to do is push. The marriage push. The acronym remains the same: persevering, unstoppable, sacrificial hope. What will that look like in a 10-week program? Well, that is what I'm building for you. And it's going to start in June. And the program is for 2 to 6 couples at a time. And you get to do these 10 weeks. Some of it you will spend with me by yourself you and your spouse, and then we will get 4 of those sessions with other couples that I'm calling couples chat. What would it look like if we just start talking to each other, chatting with each other, and recognizing that we need to pivot? We need to pivot. These 10 weeks will consist of a virtual space, one-on-one with me sessions, and 4 special Zoom sessions with other couples for couples chat. I am excited. I am excited about this because I believe this is what is required to take marriage, your marriage, young man who is listening to me right now, to take your marriage from where it is right now, feeling somewhat humdrum, into a place of excitement, into a place of joy. And I'm calling it the 4 steps, the 4 steps to joy in marriage. Push. 4 steps. Persevering, unstoppable, sacrificial hope. And that is where we're going in this program. So if you're listening to me, and you want to know more about what my plans are for this program, just go into that link, book a call with me, or press the link to meet me virtually so you could actually see my face and hear me talking to you about the plans that I believe God has for your marriage. It's never to hurt or harm. It's always to bring hope and a future and a destiny. But we need to write the vision. Remember the vision. Remember what it is. What did you plan before you got married to this why, this woman, this rib? What did you have planned? There were some things that you talked about, some places you wanted to go, some things you wanted to do, but something happened. Even though your marriage seems well, something happened and the vision stopped. The vision stopped. So this coaching program is going to take you from there to over there, from there to over there, from good to better to best. That is what I have. That is what I've been sitting around thinking about, praying about, mulling about. That is what I have been doing these past days. I think it's been almost 2 weeks since I've gotten on this live with you. I never want to get on this live and say nothing. I never want to get on this live and not say anything that has substance in it. And today, the substance for that couple is to push, push all the way, not letting go, not throwing in the towel, not becoming broken, just pushing into the future destiny for your marriage. So whatever young man I was just talking to, book that call with me or book that virtual free appointment with me, and I will tell you all about the marriage push. What I call my 4 steps to building and keeping joy in your marriage. It was good to see you all again today. And I look forward to coming every day, maybe sometimes twice a day, just to plug in and let you know where I am with my push project. I'm calling it the marriage push. The marriage push. Maybe one day it'll be a book. Right now, it's a coaching program that will begin in June of 2024, and you get to plug into me over and over and over again for 10 weeks. And we walk away from this. You walk away from this understanding how to take your marriage to where it needs to be, how to sit with your wife again, how to rub her feet again, how to whisper sweet some things into her ears again, and all the stuff that these women, these ribs, these wives, this is what we like. And so if you want your marriage to get to where it needs to be, you have to focus on your why. Don't ever, ever forget your why. And this program is going to help you to keep your why right where it needs to be at the forefront of your mind. Because remember, your wife is supposed to be first in your life next to God. God first, that wife is supposed to be right after that. And sometimes we get it twisted. Thank you for joining me today. And I pray that you will have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.